those are just some of our Stamp McNabb Auto key matchups, and there'll be a bunch of key matchups next week, and we're going to post those. We'll have the link for you out there on our Twitter feed and on Facebook, so you make sure you want to check that out. Here's a guy that always has a key matchup, and tonight he had probably the upset of the night. Bryan Barrett of WGNS joins us on the Sweet Tea Bakery hotline. Bryan, if memory serves me correctly, you had the Siegel Riverdale game tonight, right?
You are right, and I guess you would have to consider it a considerable upset tonight. 21-19, Riverdale defeating Siegel, and it was just kind of a wild game from the get-go.
Yeah, we were kind of keeping tabs on it here, and then when it looked like that Riverdale got it down to the 1 yard line with a chance to punch it in and put it away, and was it an incomplete pass in the end zone from the 1?
Well, you're talking about the had it 4th and 1 from the 2.
Oh, okay.
They did get the 1 yard that they needed, and then they went ahead and punched it on in to go up. Siegel comes down to score, and they get the 6 points out of it. They trail by 2 at that point, and they went for 2 and could not convert the 2-point conversion. So then that kind of set up that last drive. Riverdale punted them down to the 1 yard line, and Siegel had to go 99 yards for a touchdown. They got all the way to the 10 yard line and attempted a field goal, and Harrison Reedy kicked a couple tonight, and he just missed wide left the kick to win the ball game. So that's just how it goes.
Well, and that's got to be tough for young Reed. I'm sure that he's going to get consideration for the Mr. Football Kicker of the Year. He's had some big kicks this year, hadn't he?
Well, he has, and he had the game winner against McCauley, and he had a couple of big kicks tonight, one from 41 yards, and you can't fault him. Of course, Greg White had all the confidence in the world to put him out there, and why shouldn't he? He's won a big ball game for him and had a lot of kicks, and the ball was on the left hash, and it was back at around the 13, so it was a 23-yard field goal. There was a penalty, and so that put him about 3 yards closer. And I don't know if that changed the angle or whatnot, but it was a tough angle to kick it, and he just missed it.
All right, Bryan, a big matchup there, a little surprising. You're going to have Riverdale again next week, if memory serves me correctly, correct?
Yeah, district game with Riverdale and Smyrna playing next week, week 10. Of course, Smyrna with their win tonight, likely a playoff team here now. And I think we've gotten all of our playoff teams, all cinched up. And with that, we'll see if Riverdale can play the role of spoiler again or not. So it should be an interesting football game for Riverdale High School. It'll be their last game of the year. They're not going to make the playoffs, but went a long way with this young bunch tonight to build some confidence that they can play in District 7 AAA and play with some of the best teams here.
All right, Bryan, we appreciate it as always. We will talk to you next week, my friend.
Sounds good. Thanks, Dennis.
That's Bryan Barrett. He is with WGNS